last night, Floyd Schofield, aka Kid Austin, he had a rather difficult time in his fight last night. And leading up to this fight, many people believed he was gonna smoke this dude. Many people believed, and even him, it was gonna be easy work. So this kid that he was fighting, Rene Giron, like many people never really heard of him, but apparently, he didn't come in there to lay down. He went in there to fight, and this is Kid Austin's first 12 rounder. Going 12 rounds. This is his first fight that was for 12 rounds, and he actually went 12. So this is his first 12 round matchup ever, and this is, he just ironically went the whole 12. So he looked a little tired too later on in the fight, and then there was like a knockdown that he had got. It looked like he was off balance, but then he did get touched. This kid Giron got a chin on him, bro. I mean, Kid Austin was hitting him with everything, and this kid would not drop, bro. He would not fall. He had some decent punching power too, and it looked like, man, like it was a couple of times in that fight, like he hurt Kid Austin, man. And Kid Austin, man, he got a problem with, like, when he get hit, man, he don't know how to just regroup. He got to always go get it back, and he got to bang it out. You can't do that with everybody, man. That's something he's learning. He's developing into his IQ. He's 22 years old. His dad is not really helping either, because his father's always boasting him up. Like, my son does, my son he'll spank Tank. And, it was a time I was kind of believing that, when you let his father tell it, this is like, yeah, my son, tanking him is avoiding my son, Shakur him is avoiding my son. But then when you look at it, man, that fight showed me a lot. It did show me he got hard and everything, and he's tough. But it looked like, man, like he might crack under pressure. You give him the wrong fighter, like a boxer puncher or somebody that's a pure boxer or something, he might just chase him around the ring and get countered. And, especially if it's like a boxer puncher, he's like the type that will probably get countered into a knockout. And I had said this a long time ago. If you go back and listen to some of my older videos, I haven't touched a lot on Floyd Schofield. There's a few videos I touched on, but I said he's impatient. He rushes himself too much. He doesn't pace himself. He lunges in a lot. I was saying that, and he was doing that in this fight. But he was getting punched up, bro. And I was like, yeah, this is one of them fights. People say, oh, he should have beat this dude up. He was a cab driver. I mean, look, just because we don't know who some of these boxers are, don't mean they're not good fighters. So you can't really say that. They just ain't on the radar right now. That's it. Like a lot of dudes from these other countries, they get pulled up to fight certain dudes, and you start hearing about them. And then you be like, okay, this dude is nice. He's good. But, yeah, he got a lot of work to do, man, Floyd Schofield, man. A lot of work to do. I'm not sure, like I said, his father's supposed to be there for him, to give him confidence, man. But I'm starting to lean more towards his pops is like kind of like using him just like as a cash machine, man. He's starting to give them kind of vibes to me for some reason. On the flip note, though, I don't think Floyd Schofield listens to his corner either. So a lot of times when you listen to your corner, bad stuff happens. So moving forward, we'll see what he does next if he bounces back from it. I mean, he won the fight, but he could have lost. Trust me, he could have definitely lost. He won it. He has to learn, sit back and go watch it over, see what he did wrong. Others say that he needs a new trainer. Possibly, I agree with that. He has some potential, man. He's strong, but he has a really good jab too. He just have to, it's discipline. He needs more discipline, and he gotta his IQ has to, develop, man. But yeah, he almost lost his fight. which would have been a learning curve for him. And this was his first big test. Okay, so he still got the win. We got to see what's next for him, though. When you talk about the mid-level fighters at 135, like Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis and them, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want to talk about Tank and Shakur. Let's not even talk about them. But as far as Keyshawn and like Abdullah, I don't think so, man. I still don't think he beats them, you know. But he needs some work. Maybe another maybe 2 years. I think Keyshawn is a little ahead of him. Like he's definitely like a year ahead of Kid Austin. I'm sorry, but Abdullah, I think Abdullah, he'll be a big problem for Kid Austin. This is the kid that they've been calling out to fight, saying that Abdullah don't want the smoke. But guess what? I guarantee you now, after this fight, people gonna be looking at him like, okay, well, you know, we wasn't ducking you before, but we definitely ain't ducking you now, type stuff. So we'll see what happens, man. But anyway, we know what you think. This is Rebel Life Boxing, man. Stay tuned. I will catch y'all in the next one. Like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all stay safe.